Am I audible to you all?
Yes, madam.
Ma'am.
My voice is breaking.
A little bit breaking, ma'am.
Little bit breaking. Okay, 1 second. Now it is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about strings topic in the second unit, right? So what is a string? What is a string? String is nothing but what a sequence of characters. So whatever you're going to enclose within double quotes, right? That we'll be calling it as what the strings. But the thing is that whenever we go for compiling it, the compiler puts /0 at the end of the string. So what is the need? Why it goes for putting that /0 to intimate that no other characters no other characters are available to read or write, right? So what are the ways in which we can go for getting a value of a string, right? What is the format? That is nothing but the format specifier what we use to get the value of the string. Right. So what is that? There are two things. One is the scanf function. The other one is the gets function. Right. So whenever we talk about string, a string is nothing but what a sequence of characters, which is being enclosed within the double quotes, but it ends with what /0. That /0 we will not be putting that /0. You should understand that. It is an multiple choice question whether we'll be putting a /0 at the end of the strings. No, we will not be putting the /0. It automatically puts /0 while compiling. Okay. So in order to intimate that, it doesn't require to read any other character after it, or any other character after it will not be read or will not be written. Okay. So now what are the ways I told? You can use scanf functions, percentage yes, comma, string variable. That is percentage. How we go for using the format specifier for integers as percentage %. Similarly, here we can go for using it as for percentage yes. And after that, if you want here you can go for using what gets, right? So one is the format that is formatted one, the other one is the unformatted one, right? So we have now formatted input output statements and unformatted input output statements. Similarly, guess scanf is an example for formatted input statement, and guess is it is an unformatted input statement, right? So whenever we go for the string handling functions, we need to include what? String dot header file. We need to include what? String dot header file. So whenever you are going to use any functions related to that of the strings, then we should go for using what? String dot header file. Here you can see to that. So here you are going to read the characters, right? String. So strings is nothing but what sequence of characters one, right? So see here we have a space and then we have a string over here. So how it will be represented? See, so see in that space we have a space over here. So that space is also considered as a character over here, right? And then we have string being placed followed by this null character. It implies that there are no other characters after G, right? No other characters after G. That is, it happens a null character at the end by what default. We need not go for writing it. It automatically appends that /0 at the end. Okay. Are you all able to follow this? What is the string? Okay, well, input the string is using gets function and scanf function, and output the string you can go for using quotes function. You can use for you can use that printf, right? That is the thing. So the format specifiers what we use over here is percentage yes. That is what how we read the integer, how we read the float variable. Similarly, if it is going to be a string, if it is going to be a sequence of characters, that time we'll be going for using percentages. That's it. Okay. Which one you want me to explain once again, ma? Till now I've explained what is the string alone. Okay, anyhow, I will repeat it once again. The string is nothing but whatever you're going to enclose within double quotes, right? It is going to contain what? A sequence of characters. That sequence of characters, whenever we go for compiling it, the compiler puts /0 at the end by default. So the need for putting that /0 is to intimate the end of that string. Okay, so how we need to read the string? So we need to get the input, and we need to continue. After getting the input, we need to process that input, right? And then we need to go for what? Printing it. So we need to read, and that means we need to read means what? We can go for using the scanf statement and get statement. So whenever we need to print, right, I can go for using what? Printf to what? Print puts to what? Print the strings, right? So here, one more thing I want to tell you. So where you find the applications of the strings? Yes, tell me. Where we use strings? Daily you people do this, but you people are unable to tell me the strings. Okay. No one from this group? I got an answer from that group. You people will not tell about that. That group was very interactive. You belong to group 2, right? Group 2 or group 1? Group 2 only, no? Group 1 is very active. What about you people? You are not a tough competitor to group 1 now. Yes, names. Okay, let me ask you a thing, right? I'll go for annotating over here. I'll go for using a text. Okay, tell me, do you have a mail ID? Do you have a mail ID? Yes or no? Everyone have been muted, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wow, how you log into that Gmail or whatever the mail it may be? How you people log into it?
Using a password.
Only using a password? Only using
That's
a
mail ID, ma'am. Username.
Creating a mail.
Okay. You are going to use what? You are going to have your username, and you are going to have your password, right? See, don't take advantages of unmuting yourself, right? Okay, so in username, what will you type? You will type what?
Mail
Your
ID.
name or
Mail
something
ID.
like that, right? Whatever it may be, mail ID, right? So in your password, what is the sequence of characters which we call it as what?
Strings.
Strings. So what is the password you are going to use? Something, right? Like
Anything, ma'am. Special
anything,
character,
anything.
numbers.
No, not anything. It depends upon the application, right? So it depends upon the developer or the client what he asks for. Okay, whenever you go for creating a password, you will have 3 options, right? It is whether it is weak, fair, and strength. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in that, what you'll do, what is the constraint they used to give? Usually what used to have at least one uppercase letter
Caps.
must be there.
Short
Caps.
letters.
And it must have a
Numbers.
length of at least 6 characters. I mean,
8, ma'am.
8.
8.
Okay, so to have 8, it must contain one special character, right? It must contain one special character, as well as it can contain one the
Lowercase.
length should lowercase letters. Okay, it should contain lowercase letters, right? Yes or no? So that means what? So here what we go for calculating the length of the strings? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and then here we go for using username. Here also we go for using the characters that is nothing but the strings. Yes. Suppose they ask you to develop develop a project. So to get the details about the students, and they need to. So how you log into your LMS? By your username and password, and you have an option to change your password. You
Yes,
can,
ma'am.
so they give a constraint to you all. Yes. So the developer has developed using these syntax only. Able to understand? So as a developer, when you start working for a project, you people should go for using all these functions. Able to understand this? Are you all clear why we are
Yes,
going
ma'am.
for strings? Okay. Next, we'll go for the what are the different strings we'll be using here, right? And now, so some of the string handling functions we are going to discuss over here, right? String length, string copy, string concatenation, right? String compare. In that string compare, we have two cases. One is that to find out the difference. The other one is non-case sensitive. The one is case sensitive. And then we can go for converting the uppercase letters into lowercase letters, and we can go for copying the content of one variable to the another variable, or we can go for what? We can go for what? Appending one name, the content of one name to another name, right? So likewise, we can go for performing all functions, right? All these functions. We'll look in. Yes, we'll look in. Participants, please be in it. I'll mute all, ma. Just whenever you want, you just say to it. Yes, I want to mute all participants. Okay, so these are what few string handling functions what we are going to discuss today, right? Yeah, right. So first is the string length. Okay, I told you. So whenever you go for creating your password, they say it must contain at least the length must be 8, and it may contain one uppercase letters, one number, and one special character, and it may contain one lowercase letters. So we need to find. So if we type more than that, less than that, what it will show? It will show an error, right? It goes for one showing an error. So what is the syntax for that? Integer, right? So what is the syntax for this? You have over here integer variable, right? Integer variable is equal to string length string variable, that is, so whatever may be the strings, right? How is going to be their output? How is going to be their output? It is an integer type. It is going to give what? The length, the number of characters. It may be 8, it may be 9, it may be from what? It may be 1 to infinity, any number. But they go for what? It can have any number, right? So the output, it can have what? Any numbers, right? Any numbers, right? So they specify the number limit, whether it can have 10 or minimum what, and minimum is will keep it as minimum 6 for in some cases. Maximum it can have say 10, right? Likewise, they go for what? Fixing the numbers, right? So how can we go for calculating the length of the strings? By using that integer variable is equal to string length of string variable. That means the output of your string length will be an integer only. It will not be any of the characters. It should give an output as what? As a number. So number means what is the format specifier we need to use it over here? What is the format specifier we need to use it over here? What is the format specifier, ma? We need to use here. Very good. Percentage T. Yes. Kartika. Good. Very good. Yes. Prithvi. Okay. I'm getting the answers. Very good. Nikit. Okay, ma'am. Okay, so now we'll look into this program. So void main, so standard input output dot header file. So include string dot header file. So here I have used what get string. So I have used a console input output dot header. We have already seen that under this header files, we can go for performing what gets puts and all. Under it comes in the what console dot input output dot header file. So whenever you go for using this get ch and all, you should go for using what? At conio dot header file, right? Console input output dot header file. So first what we need to do? So we need to get the string, right? So what is that? It is going to contain the characters, alphabets, right? So character string, right? I am declaring it. Then what I'm doing that I know that the output of that string length would be an integer. So I go for declaring integer as what, string length as what, integer. Then I go for getting printf, enter the string, then get string. So I need to read the value, right? So it is one of the formats specified what we have seen over there. So string length is equal to, I'm assigning an integer variable named what, string length is equal to strlen is the syntax of what I should get the what for the given string, I should find out the length. So printf given string length is percentage d comma string length, right? Get ch, I have used over here void main over here, so I'm going for what, get ch. If I use int main over here, I'll go for giving it as what, return 0. Okay, able to follow this? We'll go for executing this program. Understood this program? So first we need to declare the string length. That is, I mean, how many characters it can have, the size of what, the size of the string should be declared, right? And then the string length should be declared. After that, you should get the string, and then you should use the syntax integer variable is equal to string length of the given string variable, right? So printf given string length is percentage t comma string length. Okay, I'll go for executing this program. You people should tell me the steps, right? Okay, but online compiler was server error I got. I don't know whether we'll be able to do it. Okay, whether you're all able to see the screen. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So character string, right? So here I'm giving it as string 1. So I'm getting the value as get the string, right? So here I have used what, printf, and here I have used what, scanf over here to get the string, right? So I need to find out what, one more thing what I need to do it over here, int, right? Int string length. Yes. Okay, printf, enter the string. So you have got the value of the string. Then what you need to do? Then what you need to do? String length is equal to, string length is equal to, what is that? strlen. You need to find for what? For the given string 1. String 1. Tejashree. Okay, string length of what? String 1. So the length of the given string is the length of the given string is what I should put over here. What I should put over here, ma?
Percentage D.
Very good. Percentage D. Percentage D, comma, what? What is that I need to type over here? Hmm? What I need to type?
String length.
Very good. It is what? String length. PTH. Yes. Now we'll run this program. So server is very slow. What is it? I'm getting an error over here. What error in the 16th line? String length is equal to strlen of string 1 correct only. Okay, we'll run this again.
Semicolon.
Semicolon is left over here. Very good. Percentage t slash n string length. Okay. So enter the string. So tell me what I need to enter. So what is the length of the given string is what? It goes for what? Calculating the value of the string over here, right? So I have entered Satyabama, right? So how many number of characters I have it over here? I have around 10 characters over here, right? Yes, are you all clear with this program? Do you have any doubt in this?
Ma'am.
What is that? String length is equal to you are assigning. You need to declare first. You need to declare because you are going to get an integer value over here, right? So you need to declare that length as an integer, and you can give any name to that. It can be a result also. You will be getting the same thing on, right? So and then that to that assigned variable, you should go for writing the syntax string length of whatever the string you need to find, right? So you should go for writing that. So here it is your variable name. The integer variable name is equivalent to what? strlen of the string variable, right? Are you all clear with this? Do you have any doubt in this?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
what if we leave a space, ma'am? Satyabama space institute like that.
Like that you want, it will include the space also as a character.
Okay.
It will enter. Will enter. Will run again. No, here you will get a different answer. Okay. I want you to tell me what answer you will get whenever you use this printf scanf and printf over here. When you leave a space over here, when you run this, it will again give only 10. If we give a space. Wait now. Wait. So what is the given string length it is giving?
Only institute.
Only institute it is giving. No, it will give only Satyabam. Oh, I didn't type A. That's what. Okay. So that 9 characters it is showing. Why it is, but if I go for giving here gets over here, right? Sure. I'm getting an error. Actually, there is a difference between your gets and over here. Get string variable, string length is equal to string length, printf percentage f command, yeah, string length by which error it is doing. Main function. Enter the string it is showing. I'm entering it. Satyabama. Satyabama Institute. Okay. So, so how many characters it gives? Can you tell me?
21.
21. So Satyabama is 10, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Institute is 9.
9 months.
9. Institute
So
is
it should
9.
be 20 only, ma'am. Why it's 21, ma'am?
What is the, I have given a space over here, right?
Yes,
Only
ma'am.
one space only, ma'am.
Only one space over here. INS 2, 3, 2, 5. Here 4. After that also it is considered one space over here. That is what. That is the reason why we doesn't go for giving here gets. That's what I told. Gets will go for including the space also. It will count the space also as a character. But whenever you go for using your scanf, right? It will after the space, right? So it will consider that that is going to be the end of this thing, and it will not go for what reading the other characters after space. But here your gets will show the space also as a character. So if the space is more, right, what will happen after that characters? If we have a space, it considered it as a character, as a result of which will be getting an overflow. That is the reason why we don't go for using gets in C language. Understood? Why what I'm telling you, right? So it is in the interviews also you may get this question, right? Here you can see to that the gets function takes an input from the user, however it is removed from the C standard. It is because gets allow you to input any length of characters, hence there might be a buffer overflow. Able to understand this? Why we doesn't go for using gets and puts over here? Right? So what it does is that even it considers the space also as a character, right? So whenever we told that whenever we are going to read the characters, whenever we are going to compile it, what happens that it puts a /0 at the end. But here even the space is being considered as what a character. So only they say that it can be of any length, so there is a possibility of what buffer overflow. Okay, understood? Okay. Next program, next string cat functions. String cat function is nothing but you need to concatenate two strings. Okay. You go for filling up your application forms, right? Yes or no? Some online forms, if you fill, it will be asking for your first name, what is your middle name, and what is your last name, right? After that, if you have become a member of that particular thing, so what is that? It will display it as first name, last name, middle name, and last name. Likewise, it will get displayed, or how it will get displayed. Hey, what you people are all feeling very hungry here today. That's what I'm not getting any answers.
It will combine and show, ma'am.
It will combine and show. That means what I am connect. That is the word, right? The middle name is getting appended to what the first name, right? And the last name is getting appended to what the middle name, right? So that can be performed using what string cat functions. That is concatenate functions. This strcat is used to concatenate how many strings? Two strings. The second string will be appended to the end of what? The first string. So this process only will be calling it as what? The concatenation. So what is the syntax for the concatenation? strcat string variable 1 comma string variable 2. What it is? String variable 1 comma what? String variable 2. Right? So here, so whatever the variable 2 will get appended to the end of what? The variable 1. Like how we write the middle name getting appended to the first name and the last name getting appended to the second name. Similarly, here your string variable 2 will get appended to the end of what? The string variable 1. Okay, so for what is the syntax we have? strcat. We have the syntax as what? strcat. We'll go for performing this program. We can go for executing this program. So you need to get the first string, you need to get the second string, right? And you need to go for what? Getting used to use the syntax string cat of string variable 1 comma string variable 2. Okay. So you just tell me the sequence of steps over here, right? So I should get over here two strings, So I go for whether you are able to see the online GDP compiler. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So 20, right? String 1 and string 2, I'm reading it. After reading the string 1 and string 2, I should printf enter the string 1. Okay. Get string 1, str1, I need to put. Okay. Next, again printf enter the string 2. Enter the string 2. Next, I should read the string 2 over here. String 2 over here. After reading the string 2, what I need to do? Printf the concatenation of two strings is shift percentage yes, comma strcat of str1, comma str2. Correct? Is there any mistakes over here? We'll run and we'll execute this and see. So many mistakes are there over here, or we have got that. Okay. Get string 1, printf enter string 2. Okay. Here are every statement. Okay. Let's see. str1 only we have declared, right? str1 and str2. Correct only. Gets str1, str2. Mistake over here. Can appear therefore. Okay, no problem. For the previous function, gets string correct only. Get string 1, printf enter the string 2, get string 2, the concatenation of the two string, the string cat. Oh, yes, correct. Okay. Okay, so here I'm getting answer. Whenever I go for using this gets no, it shows me an error. So now I'll go for changing this with scanf, right? Okay, I should stop program and then I should change, right? Stop. I'll change this. Okay. If I go for using scanf if I use what should be the one inside?
Percentages.
Very good. Shift percentage. Yes, I have it over here. Percentage yes, comma string 1. Similarly, percentage yes, comma string 2. String 2, right? Now I go for running this function. So see, I'm not getting any error, any warnings at all. So whenever, because they told that they have removed that standard from of using what gets, right? So here I'll use concatenation only, no? So I'll use good afternoon. Good, right? Afternoon. Yes, the concatenation of the two strings is what? Good afternoon. Able to understand this? Are you all clear with this? Yes, we'll move to the next syntax. I mean, next function. We'll move to the next function over here. Oh, sorry. I thought of sharing the PPT. Okay, string length we have seen, string concatenation we have seen. Next, we'll go for doing string compare. So what does the string compare will do? So what it does, no? So it checks each and every character, compares each and every character. If all the characters are going to be the same, then it goes for returning the value as what? 0. If it doesn't match, then what it does is that it tries to find out the difference. That difference is nothing but the ASCII value of the characters. So it tries to find out the difference of ASCII value of first non-matching pairs. Okay. Okay, it goes for what? Finding out the difference between the ASCII values of what? First non-matching pairs. Suppose here I have, here you can see I have a I have executed what over here? String 1. It has been given within, I am assigning what? A, B, C, D to that string 1. And here I have made C as a capital letter. So when I go for comparing the string 1 and string 2, what happens is that here for C, for the lowercase letters, the ASCII value of C is 99. And for the uppercase letter, the ASCII value of C is what? 67. So this is the first non-matching pair. And it tries to find out the difference between this first non-matching pair. So 99 minus 67. So the value is what? 32. But when I compare string 1 and 3, you can see to that string 1 is same, is identical. String 1 and string 3 are what? Identical. As a result of which it will return the value what? 0. So what it is going to return? It is going to return what? An integer. It is going to return an integer. Previously, we have seen in case of string length also it returns an integer. Similarly, here whenever we go for comparing that, where it compares the characters and it gives the difference between the ASCII values of what? First non-matching pairs. So here, which is the first non-matching pair? C is going to be the first non-matching pair. So it gives the value of what? C over here. Difference in ASCII value of what? C over here. Are you all clear with this? We'll go for executing this. We'll execute this program or we'll go for executing this program. Which one you want? Both are going to be the same, right? We'll go for executing it. No answers. Huh? When the time is nearing to 1 o'clock, I'll not get any answers, right? Okay. So here, tell me, so when I need to do comparison, I need to read 2 strings. So I have got this 2 strings. Apart from that, what I need to declare over here? What I need to declare? Int result I'll declare. RES. Okay. So now, after reading this, what I need to do? Result is equal to string compare strcmp of string 1 str1 comma str2 str1 comma what? Str2. So printf the comparison result of 2 strings is now here what I need to do? What I need to do, Mahia? It is shift percentage, yes? What I should type it over here?
Percentage D.
Very good. Percentage D, comma, what value I
Result.
need? Result. RES. Very good.
RES.
Okay, very good. We'll go for executing this. We'll check whether it gives us the result or no. Enter the string 1. So now I need to give what? I'll give A, B, C, D, right? Small letter A, B, C, D I have given. Next, enter the string 2. I go for giving A, B. C, now I go for giving it as caps, right? And then D, right? So now you see. The comparison result of 2 strings is what? 32. So because here I have it as what? For lowercase letter of C, the ASCII value is what? 99. And for uppercase letter of C, the ASCII value is what? 67. So 99 minus 67, it is 32. So it goes for what? Giving. Suppose I go for giving the same, right? So A, B, C, D. Again, I go for giving A, B, C, D. Now, what is the result? So the comparison result of two strings is what? 0. Okay. Where you go for comparing the character to character? Where we go for using it? Why we need to compare the character wise? Why you people will not answer? Why you people are not answering me? Huh?
Don't know the answer, ma'am.
What are the answer? Okay. Whenever you log in, right? So whenever you type a wrong character, what it shows?
Error, ma'am. Forgot password.
Forgot password. So, something. So how it finds out whether you have typed it correctly or not? How
It
it
will
finds?
check, ma'am. It will
What
compare.
it
Double
will
equal
it
to.
will compare the characters, right? Whatever you have typed matches with it already existing or not. So there we are going for using what? The comparison. Understood clearly? Each and everything what we use daily we are doing it.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma?
No. Sorry, madam.
See, please mute yourself. Chiranjeevi. Right. Okay. So now, okay. So if you go for typing your login username in uppercase letters and you type your password correctly, whether you will be able to log in or you will be unable to log in. You will be
Unable to log in.
unable to log in now. Are you sure?
Yeah, ma'am. In some websites, it will show error, ma'am.
In some ways, since it will show error. In Gmail,
I don't know, ma'am.
you don't know. Okay. So now I'll
I
go.
put my password correctly, ma'am.
Oh, such a brilliant guy. You remember your password correctly. Yeah.
Password incorrect, it shows, ma'am.
Password incorrect. It shows you were. Huh? You might have typed your password wrongly. Okay. Okay, ma. So you check it out. So in some cases, it is not necessary that you need to be case sensitive. So only I said that this is case sensitive. Suppose I go for using the CMPI. Okay, here I have used what? CMPI. Okay, so now I'll go for running this in Turbo C, right? I'll go for running this programming in Turbo C. Okay. So it is asking me to enter the string 1. So I go for typing it in uppercase. Okay. Next, I go for typing it in lowercase. What should be my result then? What will be my result? Tell me.
Zero.
Very good. It is what? 0. Why it shows 0? Because I have told that it is not case sensitive. I told that it is not case sensitive. Able to understand? If I use CMPI, it is not case sensitive. It just matches whether the characters are going to be the same. It doesn't check for whether they belong to uppercase or lowercase. But when I go for CMP, it checks the characters. That is, it is case sensitive. It not only checks the character as the same, but it also checks whether it is an uppercase letter or a lowercase letter. Are you all clear with the programs? Yes. Do you have any
Yes,
doubt?
ma'am.
Do you have any doubt in this? No, no. Shall I move?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
No, ma'am.
what will be the output if there are two different? If there are, I mean, A, B, C, D, like there are two different characters, how it will make the difference?
What, ma?
How it will make the ASCII value difference if there are two?
That is what
If
they
there are two different,
that is what they told that
more
if,
than one.
see, if one thing is wrong, I'll be coming out of it. I need not check the others. The entire thing is going to be wrong. So what it does is that's what I told. It tries to find out the ASCII value, difference in ASCII value of the first non-matching pair of characters. What it does, it calculates the first non-matching pair of characters. Able to understand?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the entire thing
Madam,
I
you
may
are
not.
speak Telugu, madam, please.
What ma?
Speak Telugu, madam.
I cannot speak any regional languages, ma. I cannot speak only national language. Okay. Hey, I'm not speaking in what I am speaking in simple English only. Hmm?
Ma'am, do you know Telugu, ma'am?
That is not required for you people now, right? You just listen to the class, right? Okay.
English not understand, madam.
English not understand, then in the interview you will not get the job. So now itself start to practice to talk in English and understand English. Okay. Okay, next we'll go to the next. Okay.
When
So
is offline classes, ma'am?
see, I'm going to mute all if you people talk things, nothing related to academic means I am going to mute you all. That's what I'm
Okay,
going to.
madam. Sorry, madam.
Okay, Rama, no problem. Okay, so listen here. So we have seen how to calculate the length of the string, and then we have seen how to append a string, a word to an other word we have seen, and then we have seen how we can go for comparing the characters, right? So whether it can be a case sensitive or whether it can, it need not be a case sensitive also we have seen, right? So now we can go for copying the content of one string to another string variable. We can go for what? Copying the content of one string to another string variable. That is also it's made possible, right? Okay, I'll go for this. So you're all able to see the PPT, right? Okay. So here string compare function I have completed and string copy. So what is the string, syntax for that? It is used to copy one string to the another. So string variable 1 comma 2 means it copies the contents of the string variable 2 to what? String variable 1. Right, it copies the contents of string variable 2 to what? String variable 1. So what is the syntax? strcpy string variable 1 comma what? String variable 2. So now I'll go for that same program itself. I'll modify the steps. So here two strings are there, right? String 1 and string 2. Int result is not required for me. I'm not going to calculate any teacher over here. Now I'm going to copy the value of one string to another string. So now I need to use strcpy. Okay, strcpy. strcpy str1 comma 2, right? So now that's all. Printf, I can here use it here itself, I think so. So okay. Again, I need to print up what? String 1 comma string 2, right? String copy string 1 comma string 2. Okay, printf string 1 string 1 shift percentage comma str1 comma str1. So many people are multitasking, I think so. Next is going to be printf str2, right? So now see here, before I'm getting the value of string 1 and string 2. Now I'm using the syntax what? String copy, strcpy, the contents of copied to string 1, right? The content of copied to string 1 to happen, right? So now I go for executing this program. See, so many people have started leaving the class, huh? I'm running that in Turbo C, it is taking time, huh? So enter the string 1 over here. So I go for string 1. What is the name I can give? So now I'll give good to this. Okay. Next, I'll give Satyabama over here. So now what will be my result? Tell me.
Good.
I told that the second variable will be copied to the first variable. Right? Second string is what? Satyabama. Satyabama will be copied to the first string. Now you see. What is the result we are getting?
Satyabama.
Right? One also Satyabama.
Satyabama.
String 2 is also, I have copied and I didn't change it. Right? So here string 2 is also what? Satyabama. Suppose if I go for interchanging over here, right? So here if I interchange a string 2 comma 1. Okay, string 2 over here, string 1 over here. Right? Okay, so now if I go for running this program, you tell me what will be my result. Okay, I run this program. For turbo C, it is taking time. String 1. So string 1, I go for writing it as good, as usual. Good. Okay. String 2, I'll write it as Satyabama. Okay, now what will be my answer?
Good.
Good. So string 1 is also good. String 2 is also what? Good. Understood? Are you all clear? So whatever the variable you need to copy, that variable will be, you should make it available as a second variable, right? Whatever the content in the second variable will be copied to the first variable, right? Okay, so this is what is your string copy. Next, we'll look into another program. String copy we have completed. Next, lowercase letters and uppercase letters. So if any letters you want to change it as an uppercase or a lowercase, then you can go for using what? STR, LWR. Similarly, if you want to change that as an uppercase letters, UPR, STR, here UPR, STR, LWR is for lowercase, STR, UPR is for the uppercase. That is the thing. Okay, so again I'll go for doing this. I'll go for executing this also. So I need not get two strings over here. One string itself is enough for me, right? So character string 1. So printf enter the scanf I read. So now I need to convert. Okay, I need to scan up percentage s comma string 1. So now what is that I need to do? str lwr. So I can write printf the string in lower cases percentage s str lwr of what is that string 1 str1 only I'm reading at str1. Okay, that's all. STR, LWR, STR1. So this statement is not required for us. Okay. So now I go for running this program. See, if you execute an online GDB C compiler, it will not work. STR, LWR and all, it will not work. Okay. So now I type that in uppercase, right? So now what? I have converted my uppercase letters to what? Lowercase letters. Are you all clear with this? Yes? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, if I change here UPR, what will happen? UPR. Sorry. STR UPR. UPR. Now I'll go for running this program. So now I type that in lowercase letters. Now, what is my letters is in what? Uppercase. Yes, so I am converting the lowercase letters to what? Uppercase. I can go for converting the uppercase letters to what? Lowercase. It is made possible with what function? String str, upr and str, lwr. Are you all clear with this? Do you have any doubts in string functions?
No, ma'am.
Only one function is being left out since it is 114. I just don't want to, it is very easy for me. So scanf enter the string. If I want to, the string reversed means str, uh, str, string reverse. Okay. So if I use strrev, the string will be reversed. That's all. String reverse. If I run this, okay. So I go for typing the word welcome. So it will invert that and give. It will reverse the value of it and give. So I type welcome. Ayyo. What is the mistake I did? You people also didn't tell me now. Shift percentage. Yes, I left out. Shift percentage. Yes. It is in caps, so only. String reverse percentage. Yes. I'll just go to the C compiler and I'll just go for running this program. So it is showing error. String reverse. Okay, strrev. Oh, okay. I should run only in Turbo C, I think so. Turbo C, just 1 second, I'll complete this. So that in the next class, you people can go for studying the arrays, the next new topic. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am. So those are there. To that, if I type welcome over here, so it is being reversed. Okay, that's it. Okay, ma'am. So these are the string functions. We have completed the string functions. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Actually,
all.
one of some of them
Thank
are
you, ma'am.
asking in LMS, it's not opening. I think I have today some of the students I have added for group 2. So you kindly refresh your LMS and check it. Then you inform your counselor that you have not been added in programming C. Is clear?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am, will you stop sharing, ma'am? Jay Kumar, I will come. I will share the LMS for you people, ma'am.
I'll stop sharing my screen, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, you people, please kindly unmute yourself. Sashank, unmute yourself.
Shashank, mute yourself, ma.
Sorry, mute yourself. See, in LMS, we have put up so many messages I have received. Can I leave, ma'am? Yeah, you don't have any problem in LMS, you can leave. And some file is not opening, don't put that message. That's why I'm getting all the files are opening only because you are supposed to open in laptop or in your desktop. Don't try to open in mobile. Okay, mobile access is not be allowed for this particularly. Okay, so unit 1, I think all the materials have uploaded. The practice programs we will explain you in the next class how you have to part. Group 1 we have explained. For group 2 we will explain you later. And unit 2, what ma'ams today's taught. String PPT is attached. and unit 2 course material is attached. The remaining PPT, once the
Ma'am?
topic is completed, it will be uploaded. Okay. Yes, ma?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Madam, this lab is not opening, madam. Me.
Which is not opening, ma?
Madam, lab, madam.
I'm
Lab
not handling any lab. I'm handling only theory, programming in C and C++. We are handling only theory for you. Oh, Firefox, it's opening fine, and then you can fix it. I think you find out one
Ma'am.
bug in that. Yeah, tell me, Rekha.
Ma'am, my LMS is not opening, ma'am.
LMS is not opening now. You have to consult with your counselor and year coordinator. Once it opened, if there is file is not opening, or LMS is working fine for you, but programming in C subject is not added for you, that problem I will resolve. Yes, Rekha.
Okay.
Okay. Newcomer, your WhatsApp group is not there. Okay, I will try to upload, put the WhatsApp group now itself. I think you've been here. We will put up ECE group 2 now. This is for you. I will share the WhatsApp link. Okay, all the files will be downloaded, ma. You just check it. There is no problem in. Okay, I have copied the link.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma. Tell me, ma.
can I attempt the practice program in CMM LMS?
Yeah, that I didn't explain for you. You
Or
can
just explain
attempt.
how
You
to
can. Yeah, now the strength you have seen 103 only, and you
Okay,
all
ma'am.
know it's a lunch time, so I don't want to take that. Definitely tomorrow class we will start with that. Then I will move on to the new topic. Is clear, ma?
Okay, ma'am.
And
Yes,
one
ma'am.
more
Thanks.
thing, students. If you can practice. N number
Yes,
of
ma'am.
time you can do, and it will take only the highest mark only. So number of attempt is not limited here. You can try it. If you are getting the output, well and good. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
How you
Thanks.
would do it in GDP? The same procedure only.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
I have put up the group 2 WhatsApp link. If it is visible, you may join it. You may join in that. If you don't in both the group 1 or group 2, don't in both the group, join in any one of the group. Is clear? Okay. Any other things, ma? Any other things you want to that? And one more thing, students, ma, you can able to open, and unit 2, we have posted the course material and string PPT for you. Practicing programs will be done. I think almost all your doubts will be resolved. I think some of you have told in Firefox it's working fine now. You may open in Firefox and you try to download the PPTs. Okay, it will be download, ma.
Okay, ma'am.
Maximum it is downloading. If 1 or 2 cases you change the system and you try it one more time. Okay. I think thank you all. I will end the meeting, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Shivagami, ma'am, I'll end the meeting.